Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. We are on the 10th of March and we are on course to winning the treble. Yes, one of them is the Carabao Cup, which we've already won in the last episode. Yes, one of them is potentially the Europa League 2, which we are now into the quarter-finals against St Etienne, which is potentially going to be next episode. I'm not 100% sure on that. And we are still currently top of the Premier League table, 4 points clear of second place Manchester United, 6 points clear of third place Man City and fourth place Arsenal. And then we're starting to get a long way away from fifth place Liverpool. In between episodes, we've only played one league game, and that was against Chelsea. We've also played a couple of Europa League 2 matches against Braga. We beat them 7-1 on aggregate. Greg Huddle, Romero Chole, Johnny Santos, Thiago Almada, Cesar Girardini, that's his name, and Eduardo Romero once again in the second leg. Against Chelsea, a 2-1 victory. Romero and Restrepo with the goals here. Like I said, we're currently top of the table. We do have St Etienne in the Europa League 2 quarter-finals, which, again, might be the next episode. Not sure on that. Today, though, we are up against 5th place Liverpool and 8th place Leeds, a Leeds team who have done us a few favours over the year so far, so hopefully they don't screw us over. As you might remember from the last episode, we were in a bit of an injury crisis. We're still kind of there, but a lot of the players are starting to come back. Marlon Charles and Jabari Stanford are just about ready to play, but I'm not going to be playing them against Liverpool. They will be fit for the Leeds game, though. Delati's still out. Edson also still out. I say Delati's still out. I don't think he was injured until previously, like in between. Not sure. The starting lineup we're going to go for the Liverpool game then. In goal will be Adnan with Santos, Flo, Andre and Damien Potter as the left back, making his Premier League debut, possibly? It is his Premier League debut. He played once in the FA Cup. The midfield triangle is going to be Charles Cesar as the deep line playmaker, Bill Melbourne and Greg Huddle in the middle of the pitch. Christ Chole is going to be plying his trade today as an inside forward on the right. Cesar Girardini as an inside forward on the left, who can only play 75 minutes, so he will be coming off, and Eduardo Romero will be the striker. If we can pick up 3 points against Liverpool, I think it is ours to lose. It is our title to lose. If we can beat Liverpool, we've only got Liverpool, Leeds and Manchester United. Those are the big matches to play. And then everyone else are lower half sides, and we should be able to easily beat them. Early highlight though, 1.5 minutes on the clock. Danko with the ball in. Gomez's header is over the bars. Lot Danko plays for Liverpool still. He's just a big pain. He's just a massive pain for me. It's a goal kick for Alisson. Long ball towards the right-hand side. Finds Gomez, who had that first chance for Liverpool. Runs over the halfway line. Back to Cristiano Henrique. He's cutting inside. Ball across to Rodrigo on the left. Heads down. Andre can get the ball clear. Doesn't find a single Newcastle player, though. Thierry to McDonald. Now Douglas Renato. Gomez, lots and lots of space on that right-hand side. He's got Potter in front of him. Danko is there. Danko's headed effort goes over the bar. Flo with a free kick, still inside the first 10 minutes. Flo once again, Santos with it, plays the ball across. Greg Huddle back to Cesar. Now Girardini on that left-hand side, the Mexican. He's running towards the middle, stops, tries to play it across, can't manage it, and now De Jong can potentially break for Liverpool. Charles Cesar with a great tackle. Andre heads forward. Romero back to Cesar. He's got a couple of runners. One of them, it's who was that to? Was that a shot? Did he go for goal there? The highlight is carrying on. Rodrigo with it for Liverpool. Going down the left-hand side. Got some company in front of him. Across to De Jong. Across once again. Douglas Renato. Now it's Alan Hansen into Danko. Danko blasts it into the back of the net. He was offside. He had to have been offside. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. The linesman is not flagging. He was offside. I'm almost certain of this. How was he not offside? Right. Can I step forward slowly? Is that an option? Is that an option? He wasn't offside. Big Flo let him onside, didn't he? Oh, we actually get to see the line. We get to see the line. Yep, Big Flo kept him onside. Not the best of starts to this match and not the best of starts to this episode. We've had some chances, just no actual highlights really. I didn't check to see who Man United were playing. I think they are playing, and I think they're currently drawing. Potter with the ball for us, deep inside his own half. Can find Romero, potentially. No, he can't. McDonald to De Jong at Liverpool once again coming forward with the ball. Cristiano Henrique gets past Potter like he wasn't even there. Easy save, though, for Adnan. McDonald with a free kick. We are just not doing anything, are we? It is 100% Liverpool. Gomez on the right, crosses in. Danko's there, kicks it into one of 3 Newcastle players. Santos gets the ball clear. Alan Hansen back to Douglas Renato, all the way back to McDonald. He's gone all the way back as well to Alisson, who's still at Liverpool, which is pretty impressive. 2 Newcastle players deciding to close him down there. Cristiano Henrique to Gomez. McDonald once again. Renato Henrique. What is happening here? Liverpool are just running rings around us. It's a good volleyed effort from Rodrigo, but it does go over the bar. And now we've got a goal kick for Adnan to Flo. Across to Andre. Plays it down the left. Potter, can he do anything? Just lumps it upfield, finds Girardini though, on the left, cuts inside, keeps going, does the Mexican into the area. He's gone back to Greg Huddle, who's absolutely waffled it, and Bill Melbourne's waffled it even harder. He scored an absolute screamer. It is 1-1 against Liverpool. That goal is definitely against the run of play, and I really don't care. Girardini deserves all the credit for this goal, and the unselfishness to pass it to Huddle, and then Melbourne on the volley with his left peg just blasts it into the back of the net. Throw for Gomez for Liverpool. Girardini steals the ball away. And are we going to get a lead here? Girardini running forward with the ball. He's got Romero in front. He's got a number of Newcastle players behind him. Girardini to Cherole. First time we've seen him. Kicks it straight into Douglas Renato. And potentially a counter is on. Flo collects it though for us. The that £106 million man. Cherole with it. He's going to come inside. Goes straight towards goal. It's a great save from Alisson. It's a corner. Cherole really should have scored then. Corner for Greg Huddle to take, the central midfielder towards the middle. De Jong heads clear. Flo controls it. The big 6'6" Slovenian all the way back to Potter. Huddle now. Who is that miles offside? Cherole's not going to get on the end of that. Rodrigo can clear the ball. So at half time, we are lucky to be 1-1. I think we're actually doing okay match stats wise, but in terms of performance, I don't think we are. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to shout at the strikers because you've been awful. I'm not happy with your finishing. Okay, it's not the strikers. It's actually Girardini who needs a shouting at. Not happy with your performance. He looks stressed. Okay. Christ Cherole, I'm also not happy with you, losing confidence. Probably should stop doing team talks. I've not done any changes at half-time, although Cherole and Girardini will definitely be coming off. Romero's just taken an absolute clattering as well. I always find that nothing happens in the start of the second half. We're 15 minutes in already without a single highlight. We need to do ourselves some changes. Girardini off for Thiago Almada. We're also going to do Cherole off for Felipe and probably Damien Potter for July. We're doing all of our changes. Romero's just going to have to suck it up and deal with it. Manchester United are definitely winning their game, by the way, because they are now just 2 points behind us. Hansen doesn't get it. Huddle finds Thiago Almada, who's obviously playing out of position, but we've always played him out of position. Felipe on that right-hand side goes for goal from outside the area, hits the side of the goal. It's still 1-1. Although we did actually have a chance, which is always good to see. Corner for Liverpool. 12 minutes of normal time to play. Rebler heads down. Danko is there. Douglas Renato is there. It is 2-1 to Liverpool. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing, but that's not good. I'm going to give him a show some passion. There's another highlight. Still plenty of time. Thierry crosses in. Zelaya heads clear. Melbourne gets it clear further, but only as far as another Liverpool player. Azara into the area. Crosses in. Andre heads down. Almada flicks the head on. Nobody's there to chase it down though. Gomez to Rebler. Now on the right is Cristiano Henrique. Gomez once again. Loads and loads of space on that right-hand side. What's he going to do? Backwards. Once again backwards. Douglas Renato goes for goal. And Zlot Danko is somehow claiming that. He's not. It's been disallowed. Somebody was offside, and I don't really know how or who. It wasn't Danko. That goal should have counted. I'm glad it didn't. I think it's going to be our 4th defeat of the season. It's going to be our 4th defeat of the season. There's a corner. Danko takes it for Liverpool. Rebler's there. Militao's there. It's actually blocked by Johnny Santos. Henrique Militao again, edge of the area. Flo heads it clear. Bill Melbourne can get the ball clear further. No, he can't. No time to play. It is going to be a 2-1 defeat against Liverpool. That's not a good result. That is not a good result at all. I'm going to give you a shouting at because we didn't play very well, apart from Bill Melbourne, who scored a worldie. Well, that result then does keep us top of the table, but now it is just 1 point between us and Manchester United. Have they got tough games to play? Have they got potential banana skins? They've got Everton, Sheffield United, Huddersfield, Villa. They've got us. They've also got the Manchester Derby. So we need to hope that we can beat them when we play them. We're going to go forward then. Next up, Leeds United, who currently find themselves down in 8th place. They do have a game in hand, so they're going to be playing possibly on the Sunday. But we'll come back for the kickoff. Match number 2 of the episode then, Leeds United, a team who have just played Leicester City and beaten them 5-3. So they know how to score goals, but they also know how to concede goals. We are obviously off the back of our 4th defeat in the league of the season. 1 point clear of Manchester United, who I don't think are playing this match week because I think they've got some Europa League stuff going on, or maybe Champions League stuff. I don't know. The starting lineup we're going to go for then in goal will be Adenama back 4, which I believe is unchanged. No, it isn't. It is changed. Johnny Santos, Flo, Andre and Restrepo returns to the starting 11. Cesar, Melbourne and Christchurch will be the central midfielders. Dini on the right-hand side. The bad boy Bobby Mills returns from injury to play on that left-hand side, and Eduardo Romero will be the striker. You will notice on the subs bench we do have Jabari Stanford and Marlon Charles. Both of them are ready to play football, but both of them apparently can only play 45 minutes. So we're not going to use them until the second half. The bad boy Bobby Mills can play 75 minutes, so he will obviously last maybe until half-time, maybe 60 minutes. Leeds United clearly don't want to concede any goals in this game. They're playing 5 at the back. Is that a good thing? Have we got the players to break them down? I don't know. Also, one thing to do with Jabari Stanford, he is a former Leeds United player. He was bought for £35 million by Leeds and then sold to Southampton for £35 million. He spent 2 years at Leeds United. Hopefully when he comes on he can do some business and bite the hand that used to feed him. That's always the commentary they use. We're 15 minutes in. We do have the first highlight. Penko to Velasco on the left-hand side for Leeds United. It is Kamara. Now Palacios going to go all the way back. Mason Holgate, formerly of my team Everton at the very start of the game. Kamara with it, number 19. Palacios again. We're just putting lots of pressure on them. Holgate, hopefully he's going to lose out. Doesn't. Manages to find Taylor on the right-hand side. The right-hand side, apparently. Bobby Mills doesn't manage to get the ball. Penko now into the area, goes for goal. Adenam just about saves it. That was a highlight of nothing, which somehow almost resulted in a Leeds United goal. There is a corner. Jadas has gone over to take it with his left foot. Where's he going to put it? Towards the back post. McLeod is there. The headed effort is tipped over the bar from Adenam. It's another chance for Leeds. Jadas again, obviously going to be taking that corner. From the right-hand side towards the front post. Charlie heads clear. Palacios back to the corner taker Jadas. We could do with stealing it away. Taylor with it. Outside the area. All the way back to Cody Drama. The highlight ends. Not starting well. Definitely not starting well. We need to do something. We've had 2 shots. None of them on target. We had 42% possession. We've got ourselves a corner. Christchurch takes it. Towards the front post is Dini. Charles Cesar's going to get there. Now Chole once again. Cesar, edge of the area. Crosses in. It's Eduardo Romero. His effort is just over the bar. If we keep playing like this, we're getting 1 point at best. Half time, it is 0-0. Not the most exciting game of football. You're all going to get shouting at. And then, is it time for a double substitution? The bad boy Bobby Mills is coming off. Marlon Charles is going to come on. Dini coming off, Jabari Stanford coming on. So this is the first time you're going to see that £135 million man. And we're probably going to get 0 highlights. Hold on, we've got a highlight. Restrepo with the throw. Chole's not going to manage to get it. The ball is finding its way to Charles Cesar eventually, who loses out. Keeps hold of it though somehow. Not sure how he did that. Charles to Melbourne. Marlon Charles again. Romero's going to get on the end of it. Go on, Romero. Nutmegs the goalkeeper. His 17th goal of the season. 55 minutes on the clock. Marlon Charles taking just 10 minutes to make an impact on this game. We're in front against Leeds. I don't feel comfortable with just the 1 goal. Probably one of the least exciting games of football in Football Manager right now. We've had about 3 highlights for the entire match. Penko with the ball for Leeds United. 15 minutes or so to play. Jabari Stanford steals it away. Runs inside. Does the most expensive footballer in the world. Probably. I don't think he is. I think there's been more expensive. But he goes for goal. Forces a save. Wins a corner. It's going to be Christchurch to take it. The Ivorian international takes it towards the back post. Melbourne's going to get the headed clearance. Marlon Charles with it now. Gets tackled. Cesar. The big Slovenian Flo has it. The highlight just ends. If it stays this way, I will take it, but I'm not particularly impressed by the lack of anything happening. We're in the 93rd minute. It is going to be a 1-0 victory. It's not a good performance, but we got the 3 points, which is basically all that matters at this part of the season. Assertively, we got away with that one. Even Luis Nascimento says it was a disappointing performance, so I think I'm justified. I didn't want to get angry. We still won the game. So we put ourselves back 4 points at the top of the table, but that is mainly because Manchester United are not playing. When are they playing next? When is their next game? On the 18th. It's tomorrow. Right, we're going to go forward then until the end of the Sunday, and then we will see exactly what Everton and Manchester United get up to. I'd like my former team to give us a hand. Well, they didn't manage to do it, did they? They lose 3-0. Rashford with 2, Lopez with a goal as well. Arsenal also beating Aston Villa, which means they're still kind of in the hunt for that top position. We do finish the episode top of the table. We've got 7 games left to play. We are 1 point clear. We might end up having to play pretty much every game up until the end of the season. Which means the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to do Norwich and St Etienne. I was tempted to not bother with the St Etienne game and the Norwich game and just go Sheffield United, Man United, but no, we'll do Norwich, St Etienne, then after that will be Sheffield United, Manchester United. And then we'll do a big bumper episode with the final 3 games of the season and the final 3 games of us ever being in charge of Newcastle United. Unless we get past St Etienne. So yeah, there might be loads more episodes left to go. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you next time in more Football Manager.